Now, so you can see him. Wilsonville Toyota brings you those. Shop where I send my family and friends. Wilsonville Toyota, one great person, one great price. That is no bull. Lillard, McCollum in the backcourt. Aminu, Vonleh, Plumlee up front for the Thunder. Starting five looks this way. Westbrook and Robertson in the backcourt. Durant, Ibaka, and Steven Adams, who had a great game against Portland the first time these teams played. Those are the Wilsonville Toyota starting lineups. As you take a look, somewhere inside there is Billy Donovan, first-year head coach of the Thunder, as we throw it down for a Gatorade sideline report to Michael Holton. Good evening, Michael.
Good evening, MB. This game is going to feature a lot of offense, obviously, because of the pace of play with OKC and the Blazers. And the Blazers have given up an average of 108 to their last four opponents. So while defense is at a premium, the Trailblazers manufacturing easy baskets, I think, is going to be the single most important thing. That being fast break points, points off turnovers, and second chance points. Second chance points being an area that the Trailblazers are top 5 in the league in.
All right, thanks, Michael. Yeah, they got to shoot a good percentage. We know that. We mentioned that in the pregame. They shot 40% against the Warriors, and that's the Gatorade sideline report brought to you by Gatorade. Knows it all begins within. Win from within. Coach Rice, what are your keys tonight?
Well, hold them to 36 field goals. They're second in the NBA with 40 a game field goals. You got to play a little defense, make it tough on them. Second, score 44 points in the paint. They give up a lot of points in the paint because they up-tempo the game under Billy Donovan. Win the foul line. They get to the foul line a lot. Blazers, not so much. So Blazers, they got to get a push from the foul line.
Those are Rice's keys, brought to you by your local Ford stores. Adams and Plumlee to jump it up as Scott Foster, Curtis Blair, Derek Collins, the officials tonight. Blazers have, on this homestand, Coach Rice, not been getting off to good starts. Been falling into deep holes, double-digit holes, and it's just tough to come back against quality teams when you fall down early.
I think the ultimate words were quality teams. You can't get behind quality teams because they don't let you up off the deck. Blazers' next 7 opponents are all below 500, so they'd love to start it off with a victory here tonight.
Ibaka for 3, and he rims it in. And it's not just quality teams in terms of their records. They're catching quality teams that are red hot.
Yes.
Going back to the Clipper game, Memphis obviously playing better now. Zach Randolph had a great game here. The Warriors, a team that, well, they're always hot, it seems, this season.
Ibaka shoots 38% from 3, so you can't let him sit out there. That's part of the game that he's really improved upon.
And Aminu is quietly shooting 36% from 3.
Yes.
And he hits that one there to match the Ibaka 3. Westbrook has it tipped away. Tried to go behind the back to Ibaka. Shot clock at 7. Vonleh pokes it away, and it's won by Aminu. He lays it up and in around Durant.
That was just Vonleh out-hustling Ibaka for the ball. And that's how Vonleh will get his minutes. Get out there and pressure him. Don't let them swing the ball anywhere they want. Because this guy right here, when he gets the ball in that position, you're in trouble.
Westbrook inside. Adams ripped away by Lillard. Blazers back 4 on 3. CJ pulls up 4-3 and put it up long. Rebound, Plumlee tries to back tip. That knocks Adams to the floor, but now he's up. CJ struggled from the field against the Warriors, just 7 of 23. Westbrook tries to go glass. Adams comes in from the outside and tipped it out of bounds. Here's the steal a moment ago. Good pressuring defense. Everybody looks back to that Cleveland game and says Blazers have to start with that kind of pressure.
Absolutely. You have to get out. Don't let the other team. The Blazers usually a lot of times sit back and let you run your offense, and they want to make you take a tough shot.
That's going to be an illegal pick called on Vonleh, Scott Foster says, backed into the defender. And so Portland will turn it over for the first time.
Blazers use a lot of misdirection. They look like they're going to one side and they're setting back picks on the other side of the court. You can't move those back picks.
Here's Durant getting a back pick from Ibaka, who now rolls. Boy, good defense by Aminu there. Right in Durant's face, and the rebound taken by McCollum. Here comes Aminu the other way. Had a lane to drive down the right side. Plumlee was trying to seal, and early looks in the clock lead to quick runouts. You and Michael Holton discussed that in the pregame show.
Yeah, it's all right for CJ and Lillard to take that wide open one. And Aminu doesn't shoot badly three-pointers, but when he's shooting a three-pointer, the other team's going to run it back on you.
CJ has it up top against Robertson. Lillard can't get the three away. Westbrook right with him. Dame through the middle, had it poked away. That did not get off in time, so that'll be a second consecutive turnover for the Blazers. Good hustling defense that time by Westbrook, not allowing Lillard to get a clean look.
It's not that bad to fight the shot clock against this. Now, under the old coach, Scott Brooks, they didn't run as much. They looked like they were going to run, but this team really runs, so you've got to slow them down somehow.
Westbrook, strong move, good defense by Lillard, just a better shot by Westbrook. Westbrook is up for the battle between he and Lillard tonight. Took it real physical at him there, then he pokes it away in a foul call. Scott Foster with the whistle. No argument from Westbrook.
Well, Westbrook is up there in so many categories. You see him here. He can post up. He's #1 for all guards and fast break points, so you need a little help. He is so strong underneath.
Robertson and McCollum. Plumlee kicks it out. Vonleh from 15. Long. Rebound Westbrook. Good shot, though. Blazers like that, but they start off 2 of 6. Durant into Aminu. Help comes, and Durant hits it anyway. That's the luxury of being 6'9".
And I think he's taller than 6'9".
You think they're lying about it on the roster?
Oh, I think he's about 6'10" and a half. Ooh.
Lillard has that one go around and out, and that's out of bounds to Portland. But once again, we were ticking off the shooting numbers early in the Golden State game as the Blazers struggled around 20 or 30% in that opening quarter early, and that allowed the Warriors to build a lead. Portland 2 of 7, Thunder 4 of 7.
Yeah, you really have to keep that game close.
McCollum gets Adams on him, now drags him to the outside. Blazers trying to clear his side. Plumlee offers a pick. It's poked away. Picked up by Vonleh. He turns and lays it in. And Terry Stotts behind the play called a timeout when Vonleh went down, and so that's why Scott Foster stopped.
We know we do a good job of getting back to, so we'll be able to slow that down.
That is the Subway fresh take. Vonleh, shot clock at 2. Noah takes it to the rim, missed it. Good shot inside. Durant the rebound. And the Thunder the other way. Again, Portland gets a good clean look inside, and it doesn't fall. Durant travels on top against Aminu. He didn't like that call. But Westbrook this year has talked about cutting down on technical fouls as the Thunder among the league leaders, and he appears to have done that. And perhaps, you know, when you do that, your teammate in Kevin Durant will do that as well. They were among the complainers in the league when it comes to the officials, and Westbrook admitted, I got to stop that. Plumlee goes up and under. There's another shot in the paint that rims off.
Well, we talked about in the pregame that points in the paint are going to be very important for the Blazers. They're getting the looks. They're not making anything.
Ibaka cut off. Plumlee off his feet. Blocked by Vonleh. Picked up by Aminu. Durant's back against him. The trailer is McCollum. A good defense again by the Thunder. Plumlee takes it to Adams. Hooks it up and in.
That's the first points of the game that anybody has except Aminu. So now the two inside guys are scoring. They're really pushing the Blazers off those three-point shots.
Westbrook goes glass, a little too strong. Blazers looking for the tie or the lead with a 3. Pick and roll. Vonleh being held by Robertson. CJ goes under Ibaka, and we'll get to the free throw line. Why is it, do you think, and we mentioned this in the Golden State game, I've already talked tonight about trouble finishing at the rim in the paint. Blazers against the Warriors were just 18 for 40 inside the paint.
Yes, and it's just a matter of getting used to playing in there. The Blazers have always been an outside shooting team under Stotts, and now that everybody is chasing them off that three-point line, they're now penetrating, and they have to find out now, how do I alley-oop to the big guys? How do I float? And both CJ and Lillard have really acquired a floating two-point shot, mid-range shot that's going to really treat him well in the future.
McCollum hits both free throws. There's Neil O'Shea, Trailblazers, president of basketball operations, 51 years old today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Here's Adams backing it down on Vonleh. Travel Good defense by Vonleh, who didn't buy the head fakes. Well, if the Blazers are up in the game with 4:25 left in the first or second quarter, you can text in to receive a Papa Murphy's large pepperoni pizza for only $4.25. Visit ripcity425.com for the text-in code.
What if they're tied?
I'm not sure about that. We'll have to look into it. Lillard short on the three out top. Might have hurried that, and that's what tends to happen when a team pressures you to the point that OKC has on the perimeter. The few looks you get, you rush. Back door goes Durant. A nice feed from Westbrook.
See, that's that pressure you would like to apply on the outside guard so he can't make an easy pass. But Westbrook is very difficult to put pressure on. He goes right around you.
Lillard tries the three. That one is good.
Yeah.
Shoots an air ball, comes back, says I can do better. Shoots again and hits.
He's had excellent nights against Westbrook, so it's not... Westbrook's quickness doesn't bother him.
Westbrook, nice move to the middle, steps through. Rebounded by OKC. Here's Durant, leaner from the foul line, off the mark. The easy follow with one hand inside by Robertson.
Well, that's a Vonleh rebound. That should have been his rebound right there.
There's a pass intended for Aminu, and we've talked about the Thunder overplaying in the passing lanes, and that comes up with a turnover. Myers, Leonard in, Allen Crabbe in, McCollum and Vonleh will sit down. And the officials are going to discuss here whether or not this was clear path.
It was awful close.
They're going to look at it.
Yeah, it was awful close. You have to remember now, under Scott Brooks, this was a very good defensive steal team, and they've carried it over. So you got to be very careful, especially
you got to be in front. But if you are even with a player, which it appears Aminu was, it'll be clear path. This looks like it could be clear path.
Yeah, that's very, very close. It depends on which coach sent them Christmas cards.
And it wasn't, as is Scott Foster discussing it now, he called in Derek Collins. That shows you how close this is. It's where the foul occurred again, not when the whistle blows. So if the foul is deemed to have occurred there, Aminu looks to be in front. But if you have to wait until there, they look pretty even, and therefore it will be clear path to in the ball.
Yeah, I believe that the whistle was just a little hesitant. So,
but it doesn't matter when the whistle blows.
Yeah.
And they're saying no clear path.
Yeah.
So, and that's the beautiful thing when that is the rule. When it doesn't matter when the whistle blew, it matters when the violation took place. You can look at something like that and really have a tough time telling.
Yeah.
At least until you look at the replay when the foul occurred.
Plus, referees early in the game, they don't want the crowd getting all over them.
You think that's a factor in a case like this?
Absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind.
Westbrook felt the hand of Lillard coming out to him and pushed through it, calling attention to the hand check and got the whistle.
Westbrook is so quick with his first step. Your first idea is to stick your hand out there and slow him up a little bit.
Durant lets the three go, around and out. Rebound inside is Lillard. Lillard passes to himself as he was trying to go. He thought to Plumlee. Plumlee was just trying to set a pick for a pick and roll. Dame passed it, then went and got it.
I would call that an extended dribble.
And that's what Dame is trying to say to Derek Collins, that I never caught it. I just went out of my hand, then I continued to dribble. They lob behind the play to Robertson. Boy, I had a couple of guys there for the alley-oop dunk.
That happened to Allen Crabbe a few times in the Golden State game. He was checking, of course, Klay Thompson, who does a great job of getting his shot off.
Westbrook all over Lillard on the perimeter. Aminu's already hit 1-3. That one is short. Robertson tracks it down in the corner. Thunder by 3. And Westbrook trying to attack Lillard. Shoots that one off the mark. He was looking for the whistle. Blazers looking for the break. Plumlee up and under on Adams. Scores, and he's fouled. First foul on Steven Adams, and a three-point opportunity for Mason Plumlee. As Dion Waiters checks in for Robertson for the Thunder. Here's the run out.
Well, it's Plumlee is third for all centers in fast break points. So nothing new for Plumlee to beat a lot of people down, especially the opposing center. Steven Adams hustles a lot, but you can beat him down the court with that man bun.
Plumlee had 14 points, 10 rebounds the first time these teams played. Durant got his feet set that time and hit it. And Adams had a good game, 11 points, 12 rebounds. He was a plus 17, Adams was, the first time these teams met, which was back on December 16th.
He really had a really good physical game in the post.
And again, they're not allowing Portland to get into the pick and roll. Aminu passes up to 2. Myers-Leonard throws up the 3. That's around it and in. Not one of the more attractive makes for Myers, but he will certainly take it, and a little smirk tells you all you need to know.
But the fact that he takes it will bring the defense out. That'll open up driving lanes for the guards, and the Blazers badly need lanes open.
Size advantage here. Durant against Lillard. Blazers maybe too eager to help. That left Westbrook wide open. Plumlee ends up on his back. Blazers run again. Lillard down the left side is trying to draw the whistle, and Derek Collins just says, "Get up, we play on." Couldn't tell. Here's Waiters. He had a great game against Portland last time these teams played. There's a foul on Portland on the pass-off. Well, you'll see the Myers-Leonard 3 from a moment ago. Doesn't matter how it looks. Still looks like 3 points on the stat sheet.
2 bounces, it counts the same. 3 points. NBA at free throw attempts, so they get to the foul line a lot. Blazers all last year were one of the best teams at not putting people on the foul line. Not so much this year. They second in the NBA at committing fouls, so they're doing a good job tonight.
Enes Kanter puts his head down. Ed Davis, who is playing with a sore right knee, he banged knees in the Golden State game. He was questionable this afternoon. He said it's not so much pain. He said it just feels weird. They need him. And the offensive rebounds he could provide. You talk about easy ways to get easy baskets.
Yeah,
and that's one of them.
2 of the best are going against each other, Kanter and Davis. They both do the same thing. Kanter's really a strange, if you look at his stat sheet, he only plays 20 minutes a game, and yet he leads all guys off the bench in points in the paint.
Misses a pair of free throws, and Steven Adams is allowed to come in and tip it right in, and those are the kind you cannot have against an elite team.
Leonard had that ball. It looked like he was bringing it down, and they took it away from him. They're playing their 2 big guys together now.
Allen Crabbe, Durant on him. McCollum gets a pick from Myers. Allen, shot clock at 2. Durant on his right or his left side made that a difficult look. And here comes Westbrook the other way. Steps through McCollum, dumps it off to Adams, and he dunks it home. Steven Adams, big rugged guy inside, 7 foot 255.
Shoots 56%. So
58%.
58, yes. Yeah, Kanter shoots 56. So both big guys, they'll score around the rim.
Maurice Harkless tries a 3 in the corner, and that is down. Blazers 4 of 8 from behind the 3-point line in this quarter, but 7 of 18 shooting overall. And if either of us were good at math, we'd tell you what they were from 2-point range. Durant has it deflected inside by Myers-Leonard, but the foul called. So as you talked about free throws a moment ago and not putting them on the line, here they are back at the line.
Durant's one of the best at it. He's so long that he can stay in the air to draw the foul. But their rotation is very much like the Blazers. The Blazers keep either CJ or Lillard on the court at all times. They keep either Durant or Westbrook. So they always have a scorer with the second unit.
Cameron Payne checks in for the Thunder, and Anthony Morrow getting up off the bench as well. He'll replace Adams.
Yeah, this is a small lineup that puts Durant at the power forward spot. A good 3-point shooting lineup with Morrow in the game. So they really present problems. Kanter can move around and shoot the 12-foot jump shot, so They'll keep the middle open for this group.
They have done a good job in keeping the ball out of C.J. McCollum's hands. Harkless goes right side. Ed Davis got away with a push and then couldn't hit it, and then the ball is knocked out of bounds by Harkless. Another shot at the paint. In fact, 2 of them that don't fall down for Portland.
Normally that will happen when Ibaka's in the game. He is an intimidating guy at the rim to block a shot. Not so much Cantor.
Cameron Payne kicks it out. Morrow dangerous from that three-point line. So is this guy, Kevin Durant. Back to Morrow. That's the guy you can't leave open. That one pops out. A rebound taken by Harkless.
As we said, Cantor not a great defender, so you can score around him.
CJ missed it. Ed Davis, another rebound and bucket. And Terry Stotts wants the and one. So Davis was whacked on the arm.
Well, if you don't have a blue uni on, it's tough.
Payne pick and roll with Cantor. Shot puts that one up, and Ed Davis outfights Cantor for that rebound. Now Ed going to bring it up with some help from Alan Crabb. Myers Leonard, the open man. McCollum, Crabb, good ball movement. The 3 is down.
And that may open it up for Crabb. Hasn't been at his best the last 3 or 4 games like he was in that streak where.
Well, he's in the scouting report now.
Yes, exactly. People they know who the guy with the orange hair is.
Blazers in the penalty. Shot clock is off for the Thunder. No foul to give. Durant sees an opening, kicks it out. Payne for 3. He shoots 43% from out there.
And that's what I said. This is a 3-point shooting group right now.
They lobbed a Crabb and the ball tipped out of bounds.
Oh, no.
Now they're going to change this. This should be Portland ball. Scott Foster comes over to help out Derek Collins, and Portland will inbound with half a second on the clock. You can catch and guide this to the rim rather than just a tip.
Right. 5 will allow you to do that.
Myers gets it away, and it's off the mark, and we are through 1 quarter in Portland. And the Thunder outshoot Portland 48% to 38%. But the Blazers come back momentarily to grab the lead before the Thunder get the Payne 3 to lead at 27-26 at the Moda Center.
It's pretty even where the Blazers need to, like the fast break points. The Blazers are up 5-2. Oklahoma City is a fast break team, so that's a good stat for the Blazers. Points off of turnovers, not bad for the Blazers.
Ed Davis gets bumped, gets it, puts it back in.
Boy, Stotts really upset how they're calling this.
Dion Waiters, hand check as he starts to drive on Alan Crabb.
It's really interesting. Robertson is all defense when he's in there, and when Waiters in there, he's all offense. He's a guy that wants to shoot the basketball, tries to play a little defense.
Michael Holton was inside the Trailblazers huddle. What was the message, Mike?
Well, it was generally positive. Terry Stott very pleased with most areas of the quarter, but he told his team, you can't relax when you're guarding the ball against this team, because if you turn your head, they're going to take off and make you pay every time.
There's another deflection. Ball through the legs of Ed Davis, won by Cantor, and he missed it. Rebound McCollum. Boy, Blazers dodge a little mini bullet there.
How do you miss that one?
Alan Crabb, 3, and it's off the mark. Myers Leonard, the offensive rebound, dumps it back to CJ. Clean look. No. Rebound. Davis trying to tip, but the Trailblazers also wary of the fast break. And the rest of them retreat. Waiters goes glass and hits.
Waiters did that a little too often when he was with the Cavs, and LeBron said, nah, I don't think we need you shooting it all the time, so he's now a Thunder.
Pretty fancy dribbling by CJ to get out of traffic there. But the Thunder not respecting anything inside, just smothering the perimeter. Myers tries the 3, and that's short. There's Waiters. Gets it back from Collison. They're going to call a foul there. That's 3 team fouls in the first minute and a half of the quarter. One thing you do not want to do is get in the penalty against this team early in a quarter.
Blazers are 3 for 3 from that foul line, and now Oklahoma City, they're a team that really attacks. They score in the paint. They give up points on the other end of the paint. So, you can attack them, but Blazers only average 37 points a game in the paint, and this Oklahoma City team averages 48 points a game in the paint. Big advantage there.
Waiters 77% at the line, makes one, misses one. The rebound tracked down by Allen Crabbe. Blazers, though, shooting again just 35% so far in the first half. They have not shot it well on this homestand. McCollum puts on the brakes, throws it up over Cantor. Ed Davis grabs another offensive rebound. CJ going to try it again. That one rims in. Boy, even the ones that are going down, the rim is trying to spit them out.
Once again, Ed Davis and Plumlee really do a job for the Blazers on second chance points, offensive rebounds.
Collison and Payne play a two-man game. Payne off the mark. Rebound McCollum. Good box out by Ed Davis, holding off a much bigger Cantor. Harkless zips a pass to Crabbe. Crabbe gets a pick from Ed Davis, who's doing it all right now.
Boy, he is. Ed Davis. I should have picked you for pick the click, but you had a sore hip or something.
A little too late for that. It was a knee. 4 points, 5 rebounds for Fizz Ed. And he's led this bench unit to come back and claim the lead. This was CJ inside, and Ed Davis grabs the miss. No problem, evidently. Nice photo, guys.
Yeah, good photo.
You can win Trailblazers tickets, MVP status each month. One lucky fan will win 100,000 mileage plan miles from Alaska Airlines. Collison and Cameron Payne on the baseline. That one hit by Gerald Henderson, who's in there for Portland, and knocked out of bounds. 10 to shoot for the Thunder.
You got to box out now. Cantor and Collison really will extend and hit that board.
Waiters at 18 points the first time these teams met.
He's an excellent coming in off the bench guy because he has no conscience about shooting the ball, which you need with the second unit.
McCollum ends up against Collison on the baseline. CJ backs him out, takes the three, and rims it in.
Yeah.
CJ 2 for 7, but maybe that'll get him on track.
He's really good at recognizing when they switch and put a big guy on him. He really knows, takes his time in getting his shot off.
Back to Waiters. He's in a pick and roll situation with Collison. Waiters on the baseline. Found Collison, who was just standing in the middle. And then the shot is hit by Cantor, so a good bounce there and good heads-up play by Nick Collison to save the possession. McCollum knocked down. Blazers have the possession themselves saved, that time by Myers Leonard.
They just squeezed.
Gerald Henderson hits from the outside.
Not real impressed with OKC's second unit defense like I was the other night with Golden State's.
Collison, mid-range jumper, rebound CJ McCollum.
They'd like Collison shooting all night long.
Oh, tough pass for Ed Davis to try and get. CJ says, my fault.
Yes, that's...
Into the game comes Westbrook. He'll replace Cameron Payne.
The look of their offense has changed just like that. Him walking in. Because he'll really attack CJ now. And he's averaging 9 assists a game. It's not as if Westbrook doesn't get assists. There it is.
Morrow,
little push off.
missed it long. Cantor tipped it and wins it. Puts a shoulder down on Myers Leonard. Now kicks it out for 3. Off the mark. Boy, Cantor got a hold of it. Got away with a grab on Myers Leonard that time. And now we got a travel is called in the corner. Enes Kanter, though, fighting hard inside for those offensive rebounds.
Well, we said you've got to put a body on this guy. He just works hard underneath.
And you grabbed Myers by the left shoulder and yanked him backwards.
But that's when Myers has to really get after those defensive rebounds, because that's what Kanter does. He leads the NBA in second chance points off the bench. offensive rebounds.
Henderson trouble with the catch. Lillard back in there, gets a pick from Davis. Pick and roll. Davis looks around for options. It's Myers for 3 long. Rebound Westbrook.
Once again, great pass by Ed Davis. Him and Plumlee do a great job.
Cantor, offensive foul, puts his shoulder down, runs right through Ed Davis.
Derek Collins, of course, the whistle doesn't work any longer, and Scott Foster has to bail him out with the call.
Some sarcastic applause, perhaps, and now a technical foul as well. It's on Cantor, who, of course, you remember, was signed to a 4-year, $70 million max deal by the Trailblazers last summer. And the Blazers, knowing full well OKC would match that, but the damage it would do to
years to come,
their cap situation, and as a result, they're going to have a luxury tax bill of about $22 million because of the Cantor signing. And that was a move that was met with applause throughout the Western Conference.
Yes. Anytime you can hold these top teams down, and
they lobbed a Harkless, tries to dunk it and doesn't. Another missed opportunity right at the rim for Portland.
I think Harkless takes his eye off the rim when he comes down like that.
Rebound taken by Davis, who's got 6.
Hope nothing happens to him. He's playing great basketball tonight.
Myers tries another 3. That one is around and out. Rebound Lillard inside as Steven Adams back in the game for OKC, replacing Cantor. Lillard against Waiters, stop and go move, gives it to Ed Davis, and he lays it in. Beautiful setup by Lillard.
Oh, that's all-star basketball right there by an all-star point guard, getting the big guy an easy one. Blazers switching now on all side picks to keep Westbrook from penetrating.
Durant backs down on Lillard. So the and one for Durant is they've gotten Lillard in some of those matchups where he's on Durant. Second foul on Dame.
Well, the Blazers are switching that because they don't want Westbrook turning the corner and getting to the rim. But when you do that, your point guard ends up on Durant, and Westbrook did a job just throwing it into Durant. As we said in the pregame show, he can score a lot of different ways. He's like Draymond Green of Golden State.
14 points for Durant. Henderson gets it from Aminu, then it's slapped away and stolen. Here comes Waiters. Lillard then tips it away out of bounds. It'll be Portland ball off of Waiters. And a timeout on the floor as the Trailblazers with a 2-point lead, shooting below 40%, and they've kind of dragged the Thunder down there now with some good defense from bench guys. They're shooting 46%, and of course there's always Ed Davis inside to bail you out. Where the guys aren't dropping it from the outside, he becomes more valuable.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to score in the NBA. When your outside guys aren't scoring, then you depend on Ed Davis, and he makes himself available on passes like that when they come over, the big guys, to stop Blazer guards. Ed Davis does it all.
Henderson from Plumlee, and Gerald Henderson, that mid-range game.
When he gets his feet set and balanced, he makes shots. It's just when he's swaying one way or the other, he misses.
Westbrook runs down Lillard. Adams grabs the miss, and he gets free throws. And Terry Stotts, the Blazer bench, saying that Adams was in that key for a little while.
And he really was in there a long time.
We'll talk about the Blazer bench a little bit. It's 21-10 bench scoring so far in this one.
A good thing, believe me, the Blazers, because OKC's starters are so dominant on the offensive end. You got to have your bench scoring against OKC's bench. 6 different players with a 3 for the Blazers, so it's not just the guards. There's a lot of people scoring.
Adams 63% at the line. Hits a pair. Blazer lead down to 2, and there's a foul on Kyle Singler, who has just checked in.
Early in the season, he was a rotation player. Now it's depending on the matchups. Billy Donovan uses him or does not use him.
Lillard, they've been doing a good job of blanketing him. Westbrook has taken the challenge. Aminu gets a look at a 3 and drops down his second three-pointer of this first half.
Boy, Westbrook is so quick on defense.
Sure is.
I mean, he can get hit with a pick, and he can be, and he is one of the steal leaders in the NBA.
Here's Singler in the corner. Westbrook in the first meeting with the Trailblazers was 5 for 15 shooting. He's 1 for 7 in the first half here. Although that time sets up Adams beautifully.
Yeah, Westbrook, you know, when he gets a lot of attention, he can get, as we said, he's 4th in the NBA in assists.
Lillard turns the corner, looks for help, and took a little extra step in there.
Well, he got bumped too, didn't he?
Terry Stotts is saying Lillard may have been pushed a bit there as Maurice Harkless checks out. As we're at the 425 mark, Blazers are up, so you win. Visit RipCity425.com for the text-in code to get a Papa Murphy's large pepperoni pizza for only $4.25. Singler at the elbow, put it up long, rebound tipped, and won by Lillard, who came over and rescued Portland. Adams doing a great job of hitting the offensive glass.
They hit the offensive board so hard, your guards have to come and rebound.
Aminu, that one pops out. Well, he nearly pokes it away from Westbrook coming up the court. Now nobody's on Westbrook. Ball knocked off the board. I think Lillard got a piece of that. Might have been Ed Davis.
He's done everything else, Mr. Davis.
Lillard dances down the left side. And they're going to say no free throws here. Foul before the shot, says Scott Foster, so ball inbounded on the side. Henderson against Singler. And I talked about Westbrook being 1 of 7. Lillard just 1 of 4, so they've kind of played each other to a draw, and that leaves the door open for guys like Al-Farouq Aminu. He's got 10.
Yeah, he's having one of those nights where he's just everywhere, and I think accepting the challenge of checking Durant has kind of got him going on the offensive end too.
Westbrook trying to draw the foul on Lillard, and you will oftentimes see him get that call. He didn't this time. Henderson, Aminu with 2 hands, and he's fouled. Boy, Al-Farouq Aminu, the chief, has arrived.
And, has he ever? Oh, look at Stotts.
And a timeout on the floor with 3:06 left in the opening quarter. Trailblazers, they're big-time shooters, and Lillard and McCollum being held in check by the Thunder, but the others have stepped it up. For his football team today.
Oh,
a little scary.
I didn't know how the guy could miss a 26-yard field goal, but he did, wide left. And now the Seahawks move on to Carolina.
Those are always tough because your heart breaks for the guy. That,
oh, yeah.
and you know, that's the life that kickers are chosen or used to, but still, holy smokes. Talk about life-changing experience, both make or miss.
Yeah.
As Aminu has 7 straight Blazer points despite the free throw miss. Now they're going back to Durant. Slowed down his pace, missed the shot. Here comes Aminu, he's got Plumlee running with him. But a double team comes, and now they'll reset.
You always hold your breath a little bit when Aminu comes down the court.
Davis to the rim, challenges Ibaka and banks it in.
It was just quickness because Ibaka usually waits for you to shoot the ball and he meets you at the rim with the block. Boy, Davis quick.
Durant for 3, off the mark, rebound. Lillard didn't know whether to grab it or not and did.
Blazers have to keep attacking now.
Lillard gets it back. Henderson, the corner three, long. He thought he had it. Plumlee offensive rebound. Lillard passed up the three. Aminu cut off that time by Ibaka. Davis, Henderson. Blazers popping that ball around the perimeter. Shot clock down to 10. Henderson to Davis. Back to Henderson. Back to Davis. Back to Henderson. Shot clock at 3. No. Plumlee tries to back tip. Boy, that ball was passed. Maybe I might have set a record for passes on that position.
Yeah. Plumlee and
Durant walks right to the rim and missed the layup. Rebound Plumlee. 90 seconds left first half. Michael Holton, what do you have?
The Trailblazers are simply outplaying the Oklahoma City Thunder in the energy areas. Second chance points, points off turnovers, and fast break points, which is what they'll have to continue to do to turn back this team.
Well, and turnovers hurt you, Michael, in these cases where everything else is going right for you, and you can light a fire under a team like the Thunder with turnovers. And that time it was Robertson who got out in transition, was fouled by Davis, and put it in. Second foul on Ed.
And the Blazers have been doing such a good job on the defensive end. They've gone to Plumlee and Davis. The two big guys don't play often together, but they are now for defensive purposes, and you don't want to throw the ball away. Lillard had an idea, but boy, that pass was into a lot of traffic.
Blazers' largest lead of the first half has been 9. 6 right now. Now they want to close the quarter. Lillard has gotten so few open looks. Plumlee at the rim, goes to the left, got his own, and then Austin out of bounds. Another shot inside at the paint that Portland does not come up with.
You've got to get your defense set with Westbrook's coming down with the ball.
Lillard has 2 fouls, got to be a little careful. That one around and out. And OKC has missed a fair amount at the rim as well.
Oh, they really have missed a lot of easy.
Aminu, it's been his half. That one's short. Rebound Westbrook.
Boy, when you get a wide open shot.
They lob to Adams in transition, and he flips it in. Early shots in the clock you don't mind, but you just don't want to allow the runouts. And Adams, a nice catch there off a beautiful pass from Westbrook. That's 10 assists for Westbrook in the first half.
Yes.
McCollum had it blocked by Robertson, picked up by Davis, and he's fouled by Ibaka. The Blazers were trying to get the 2-for-1, and it looks like they will.
Yeah. Blazer guards playing a little bit on the loosey-goosey side, and I'm sure Stotts wasn't happy with that alley-oop. Plumlee could have defended it a little better. But that hustle that Blazers have to beat this OKC team, you can't let up for a minute.
And if you want to look at the fact that Lillard and McCollum are a combined 3 of 12 in this first half, and not just the percentage is low, but they've only taken 12 shots between them. That's low for a half for them, and you still have the lead.
Robertson and Westbrook really can play the D. They can clamp down on you.
And now protecting against a third foul on Lillard, Terry Stotts takes him out, puts Henderson back in. Portland should get a stop here. Portland will use its 22nd timeout and put Lillard back in for offense.
Yes.
There's no reason to have him out there right now on defense. Blazers call out the play. Everybody knows everybody's plays in the NBA.
Now Westbrook will go left hard.
Pick and roll with Adams.
There you go.
Westbrook. Durant stepped on the baseline, on the sideline, and now Lillard will come back in. If ball went out of bounds, so they don't need the timeout. You can just put him back in.
Yeah.
Got the stoppage you wanted. And Myers-Leonard will check in as well. So Davis and Henderson out. And Allen Crabbe is putting all his shooters in there. So Blazers here often in these late quarter situations will go middle pick and roll with Myers-Leonard.
Well, now
we'll see if they do it here. Watch Myers to set the pick and then pop for the 3.
Absolutely. Steven Adams is on him, and he can do that against him.
Here comes the pick. There is the roll. Lillard, though, goes to the rim. No. Myers tried to guide it in. Ball knocked away and blocked at the rim by the Thunder. Great defensive stand by the Thunder there. Aminu thought he was fouled. But the Thunder do the job as the Trailblazers had 3 good looks right there and couldn't hit them. And the Blazers will take this 6-point lead to the locker room at halftime. Portland trying to get its first win on this homestand. They've been playing elite teams in the West. Despite shooting 39%, they've got the 52-46 lead. McDonald's halftime report with Adam and Michael is next. With your local Ford store's keys to the game, see how you're doing.
Whole Thunder to 36 field goals. They have 18, so that's a good stat. That's
you and I both get out
below.
our calculators and figure out that's half.
That out. 44 points in the paint. The Blazers have 20 points. That's not bad. 20 points in the paint for the Blazers. Win the foul line. Well, they're coming close, but they have to watch that stat because I think OKC will come out and try to attack the rim.
McCollum to Plumlee, and again they smother McCollum and Lillard. That leaves Aminu. Takes it on Adams, missed it. Plumlee offensive rebound. Now looks for an outlet.
Boy, he does a great job of finding shooters.
And McCollum hits the three. Nice job by Plumlee to give the Trailblazers a second opportunity.
A lot of guys, they get in traffic, they get the rebound, they try to go back up, gets it blocked with Ibaka, but boy, Plumlee just kicked it back out.
And Durant, foul line extended, hits the jumper. So Durant now 6 of 13 and 16 points.
If you're Aminu, you can't relax on either end of the court. He's given the Blazers scoring, but he has to give them defense.
Vonleh off with the jumper. Plumlee tries to keep it alive, did for a moment, but here comes Westbrook, full head of steam out of the backcourt. Puts his head down to the rim and gets fouled. Vonleh will get the foul, and Westbrook will shoot free throws, and that's how he gets to the line. In many cases, just takes off up the floor, and the defense is struggling to react.
He's
to get back.
Number one in fast break points, and we just saw the reason why. He has 250 fast break points this year. If he gets the rebound, then he knows the big guys. He can beat the big guys up the court, and he doesn't care who's back guard-wise. He just overpowers most guards in the NBA. So the only time he's slowed up is if the big guys are back. And when he rebounds, and he is the leading guard rebounder in the NBA, so he gets a lot of rebounds.
Adams knocks it out of bounds. Boy, Adams you cannot rest a second around him. Around the offensive glass, even around, a lot of guys concede on free throws and just relax. Adams goes after every free throw. And keep in mind, they shoot about 80% as a team, so that's a long night of going hard and not having any success. But you got to watch him in those cases, and he nearly kept it alive. Blazers miss at the other end. Here's Ibaka. Thunder starting to feel a little momentum now.
See, Vonleh really stopped that fast break by hustling back.
Durant leans to the rim. Arms went up in the automatic call.
Well, he hasn't blown his whistle, Curtis Blair, all night long. Boy, fans are starting to get on a little bit, but Durant gets a lot of calls, we said, for forwards. Durant leads all forwards getting to that foul line. So when you have Westbrook and Durant on your team, you're going to shoot a lot of foul shots. They have the reputation of, and both of them know how to cross over, dribble, and get to the line.
And you're going to watch Adams again as he's got Plumlee and Aminu trying to box him out, and Durant makes a pair. And that is one way that OKC can climb right back into the game, as you talked about, is repeated trips to the free throw line by Durant and Westbrook. McCollum gets a pick up top from Plumlee. That's one little adjustment it looks like the Blazers have made to try and get CJ open. Plumlee, nice move to the rim, couldn't finish. Rebound captured by Robertson and the Thunder. Good opportunity though for Plumlee.
Plumlee needed a layup right there. He worked so hard with the spin dribble.
Thunder skip it around. Westbrook has it up top against Aminu. They've got Durant and Lillard if they want it. Shot clock at 5. Westbrook elbow jumper, long. Rebound tip once again. Adams in there bothering the Trailblazers, but Portland gets out of it with no damage. Adams staying with Lillard, and now they get the mismatch.
Here's the step back. You can see it coming.
Boom, and Lillard hits it. Adams knew it too, but not a whole lot you can do about it. You got to respect his driving ability.
Those guards, those quick guards like Lillard and Westbrook, they'll look you in the eye if there's a switch in the big guy, and they'll just say, okay, here it comes.
Blazers by 7. Baca looks at Durant backdoor. Pretty good defense by Portland. Now Westbrook up top. Shot clock at 9. Westbrook trying to get to the free throw line, leans in on Lillard and banks it home. Lillard a pretty good job to step back and not get the foul.
And Aminu did a nice job of slowing Westbrook up, going his favorite way, going left.
Lillard this time against Ibaka. Again a step back, goes down, rebound tipped around. Vonleh trying to keep it alive, and it's out of bounds too. OKC. And Derek Collins comes in and says he saw it go off OKC. It'll be Portland ball, as Billy Donovan not happy with that. Boy, that's close. Adams and Vonleh. Vonleh a pretty good job to sell.
Yeah. He should have walked out of bounds.
False start on the inbounds play. Ball never got inbounded. They're already running the play. Now McCollum lost the dribble out near mid-court, but plenty of time to shoot. CJ leans elbow. That's his sweet spot.
Boy, when you go around Robertson like that, he's excellent on defense. That's why he starts. They don't need another offensive guy pumping it up like waiters. So they start him. He started every game but one this year.
Delay a game warning, Portland. Westbrook puts it on the floor against Lillard. Nice pass to Adams, who dunks it home. It's another assist for Westbrook, his 12th. He's such a good offensive player. You have to pay such close attention, even when he's struggling, that he racks up the assists.
He's off balance on his, especially on his layups.
McCollum over a double team. Rebound Westbrook. Here come the Thunder the other way. Durant stops for 3 over Aminu. Around and out. Rebound Plumlee. Those are a little sigh of relief there.
Notice Westbrook got the ball to Durant.
Lillard for 3. Got it in transition.
And usually they hedge with their big guys on the guards. But the big guys for OKC got a little lazy there. They didn't come up. Lillard stopped and easy.
Nice 6-point swing there. Yeah, missed by Durant. The quick hit by Lillard. Back to Westbrook, who's been a distributor. That time had his trip. Blazers 4-on-1. McCollum back to Lillard, and he scores. Timeout, Thunder.
Billy Donovan smells something, and it's not something good.
This is Portland's largest lead now. First time they've got it to double figures. Lillard into double figures with 11. Hit the 3 a moment ago. Hit 2 of them here in the quarter, and then the layup and the nice pass from C.
They're both cold.
Okay. You're as bad as Tone. You're from everywhere. 7:10 left in the quarter.
See, Blazers switched again. First,
they get an open 3 for Ibaka. He hits it, and he's fouled. And Adams will shoot the free throw. He was the one fouled, not Ibaka, as Vonleh was trying to get through the pick.
And not too often do they get Ibaka wide open like that, but they had set. You see the pick down low down there. He's big enough to pick everybody, and it was a foul on Vonleh.
That's a big 4-point play out of the timeout for the Thunder.
Wow. Cut that 10-point lead real quick.
It was just the second field goal, by the way, for Ibaka.
Yeah, he hasn't been part of their offense at all tonight.
2 players go with McCollum. Now he's doubled again. Steps through it to the rim. He's a double dribble or carry either one. Looks like that's kind of an awkward situation. I think CJ was trying to say it was tipped. But the Blazers turn it over for the 11th time.
Once again, Blazer guards, they're so capable of getting their own shots. Sometimes they work too hard at that and not include other people in the offense.
Westbrook goes to the middle, throws the arms up, and free throws coming.
Well, on a normal night, they make 20 free throws in a game. Right now, they have about 13 or 14, so they're well on their way to pass this.
This will be number 17.
17. They attempt 26, and that's number 3 in the NBA for getting to the foul line. And the Blazers, of course, we have said many times, they're 28th in the NBA at committing fouls.
The Thunder have gone back to their bread and butter, and that's get to the line here in the quarter, and that has slowed things down, and they're back to within 4 after Portland led by 10. Plumlee, the extra pass. McCollum gets a look at a 3, left it short. He hasn't had many open looks. He's 4 of 13. Lillard again 4 of 9. Now here's Durant, foul line, and the Thunder starting to cook, and Portland's got to call a timeout. An effective timeout by Billy Donovan resulted in an 8-0 Thunder run, and they've cut that Blazer lead that was 10 a moment ago.
Westbrook and Durant have done their thing. They're in the PERS, that's efficiency, offensive efficiency ratings. They're 2 and 3 in the entire NBA. So when they get it going together, you're in big trouble.
McCollum gets it from Lillard. Boy, good defense by the Thunder. And a foul on the drive. That'll be free throws. First team foul on the Thunder. Blazers have 4. And Al-Farouq Aminu put it on the deck. And again, good defense by the Thunder. They are selling out on the perimeter.
Player efficiency rating. That's, they asked Durant the other day, you know you're second in that and Curry's first, and he said, what is that? What are you talking about? I'm not into analytics. And they said, no, it's a scientific mathematical formula. And he walked away from it. So, even though he was second, but when he told him Curry was number 1, he didn't want to hear it.
As Aminu steps up and hits a pair. So Blazers get points out of the timeout, and now Durant defended by Aminu up top. Adams gives the pick. Durant again.
When they give the high pick for Durant coming off the ball, that's his shot.
Plumlee finger rolls it up and in from Lillard. Little pick and roll there, and Mason Plumlee, they're paying such close attention to the perimeter. That's open.
Boy, Ibaka usually comes over and kind of intimidates shooters, but he hasn't done that.
Durant rolling right now.
He gets it going there on that high pick and roll.
You get Adams out there to create space for you.
It's just the opposite with Dirk Nowitzki sets the pick and pops out.
Plumlee tries to dunk it. Ibaka blocks it. Aminu takes a 3. That's off the mark, and the rebound taken by Robertson. And here comes Westbrook, who falls down and will shoot free throws.
Vonleh really has played a lot of minutes tonight, simply because he's done a nice job defensively out there, and you don't see him scoring many points. I think that will come. He's a better offensive player than he shows in real games. We watch him on 2-on-2 games way before, and he plays for about a half hour of that, and you can see his offense will come.
Michael Holton, what do you have?
Well, the Trailblazers have a game plan against Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. The problem right now in this third quarter is the low field goal percentage offense of the Blazers is putting the Thunder in transition, and they're going one-on-one or getting quick looks. So the offense is going to have to improve in order for the Trailblazers to set their defense.
Boy, you got that right. And when they start getting it going like Durant has now and Westbrook, and then you start missing early in the clock, that's pouring gas on a fire.
Well, the last time out we talked about that. You cannot defeat Oklahoma City without shooting a good percentage, and the Blazers, you can't be in that 30 percentile.
As Lillard turns the corner, Adams, hands all over Lillard. Damian goes down. Same call at this end.
Well, Lillard didn't get back in time. You've got to get back. Lillard bumps, and at the other end his feet went out from under him. He had a little contact, but his feet went out, and at this end the Blazers just didn't get back, and Westbrook took advantage of it and really ran it down. And Rasheed Wallace somewhere is saying, ball don't lie, ref.
Down to 4:39 for the quarter. Thunder have come from 10 down in the last couple of minutes to take this lead. Westbrook makes 1 of 2. He's got 12 assists and now makes it to double-digit scoring with 10. 16-4 Thunder run, and it all happened after that timeout. And they got the quick 4-point play when Ibaka hit the 3, and that has carried over on this run as Plumlee trying to set a pick for Crabbe.
Crabbe was open, but the pass was tough because Durant's so tall blocking.
Lillard, Plumlee again at the rim, takes the hit, missed the shot, rebound, tipped, and saved. Ibaka has it. Westbrook goes glass, missed it strong, rebound tipped out to Durant. Kicks it up, Robertson for 3, no. Rebound, Ed Davis, as Minu goes down in traffic.
Well, you want Robertson shoots in the 20 percentile for three-point shots, so you don't mind him shooting out there.
Lillard against Durant. Lillard bump, throws it at the rim. He'll shoot free throws. Durant can't believe it. He's coming into the game for Portland will be Harkless and Myers Leonard after the first free throw.
There was a time Scotty Brooks used to play Durant and Westbrook like 41 minutes a game. They were always led the NBA in minutes played. Not so much with Billy Donovan. He tries to, they're down around 33 minutes, 34 minutes a game.
Thunder have won 15 of 18, 6 of their last 7, starting to roll in the West, and as we mentioned in the open, kind of flying under the radar when all the attention's being paid to the Warriors, obviously with good reason, and even the Spurs. With the Thunder 26-11 now. Westbrook again lobs to Adams. That's been open several times in this game.
Now that one was way too easy. Way too easy. You could see Westbrook was setting that. He had no intention of shooting that ball.
13 assists for Westbrook.
Now see how they double team.
And they get the turnover. Durant throws it out to Westbrook. Now he pushes a 3 and it's home. And now Westbrook talks to the Blazer bench. And a timeout. Yes, Blazers struggling at 38% now.
I had my Mafia look going and I had to straighten my tie.
Lillard around a pick up top. Westbrook goes down. Lillard takes the 3. Missed it short, and they kick it out to Harkless.
Well, Blazers need to get something going offensively.
Crabbe for 3. That's home. He desperately needed that.
And right, they just need a spark. Coach Stott's he always reaches when it looks like the momentum is going the other way. He tries to find somebody like Crabbe to start it up.
Westbrook, baseline, falls down, doesn't get the whistle this time. Ibaka tries the 3, though, and hits. So everybody cooking now for the Thunder.
I thought it was better when Ibaka didn't think about three-point shooting. He hung around the basket a lot more. He scored. He blocked shots. I don't think he's as effective now. It's
only his 3rd make of the game, and Harkless goes down. He and Durant came together. A pass up to Westbrook, and Myers Leonard undercuts Westbrook. If you're going to foul him, make sure he doesn't get the ball in the rim.
Well, once again, turnovers. You can't take a bad shot or turn it over against this team. See that? It's not exactly how to stop a layup. Go up high and make sure that the shot is not taken.
Westbrook 16 points, 14 assists, 7 rebounds. And the Thunder now by 8.
Well, this run has all been Durant and Westbrook.
Crabbe cut off. Again, the perimeter is overplayed. Blazers turn it over. Durant out in the open, carried the basketball.
Well, it's a good thing they called it because Coach Stotts would have gone and blocked the shot. He was very, very aggressive, getting Derek Collins to recognize the steps.
CJ going back in, and Myers Leonard will sit down, so Portland goes smaller. Clearly.
Myers didn't have his best quarter right there.
Cameron Payne checks in for OKC is they're on a 27-9 run now after Portland had taken a 10-point lead.
And it's happened so quick.
CJ turns the corner and gets a lot of the attention as he has Ibaka on him. CJ goes baseline, tried to reverse it. That's just Ibaka's too good a shot blocker for that. Out to Waiters, and he travels. So could be worse. Thunder with some turnovers when they've got numbers going the other way, and that gives Portland a bit of a break.
With this small lineup the Blazers have in there, Davis and 4 guards, they've got to move people around a little bit more. Durant is checking Lillard. Now Durant with his length is capable of checking somebody.
McCollum gets it to fall on the elbow jumper.
See, that time they had a little something going to make the bigger guys run a little bit. But you still have Ibaka in the game at the power forward and Adams at center.
Durant blocked by Davis. Ed Davis followed Durant to the rim. Durant was about to pack that with 2 hands, and Ed Davis got the block.
Yeah,
good block.
Blazer guards really have to get active now on both ends.
Durant from 10. Tried to go glass, tried to look for the whistle as well. Didn't get either. Down to 45 seconds. Blazers will try for the 2-for-1. And Lillard is fouled on the perimeter. And a technical foul on Kevin Durant. We've talked about Westbrook cutting down on him, but and Durant trying to, but he didn't. Now he's asking for the foul on Ed Davis a moment ago.
See, there's the hand right there. Now, Durant may not understand. He's checking a point guard now, and when you're out in the open court with all the new rules, you can't stick that hand down there.
Well, they aren't even really new rules.
Yeah, right. Yeah. For him, it may be kind of new because he hasn't checked the point guard.
So the Blazers trying to bounce back late in the quarter. They started the quarter well, and Durant will be on Lillard once again. Lillard getting help from Ed Davis, but there's 2 guys shadowing, and Alan Crabb steps on the sideline, and the Blazers turn it over.
That's not the first time Alan Crabb has done that this year. When he initially steps back to push off to get his drive going down the baseline.
Well, I mean, you got a 3-point shooter over there too. There's so little room between the 3-point line and the sideline to step back at all. And the foul is called on Alan Crabb.
Blazer crowd. There's a slap right there. Out.
Got a slap by Crabb and a 3-point opportunity for Durant. Terry Stotts all over Curtis Blair, as he has been all night. And a big 3-point play there to answer the mini Portland spurt.
When you have Durant and Westbrook, they can attack you, and it's very difficult to double team or really help out a lot. Westbrook so quick, and then he hits the open shooters. How many assists does he have? 13?
Westbrook has 14. Crabb for 3, long, and that will almost do it for the quarter. McCollum, though, steals, tries for the 3, and hit it! Boy, a big turnover there for the Thunder, and perhaps something for the Trailblazers to build on in the 4th. That cuts it to 5.
And that is the big shot. Now, they're going to review it, but I think he got it off, and that's a big 3-pointer for the Blazers.
Boy, it was close. We'll take a look at it and have the result when we come back.
Check out this other KC. Sounds good.
Yes, as you take a look at the Pacific Office Automation stats as we head into the 4th.
Well, the Blazers fast break points heating up, and Durant had 8 shots in that 3rd quarter. That's the big change for them.
They gave the ball.
Yeah, they gave the ball to Durant.
Shot off the mark and a late whistle. As back to the free throw line. We'll go Dion Waiters. Alan Crabb hasn't been happy with the last couple.
Now the thing without Westbrook in the game, they have to concentrate on keeping Cantor off the boards. He's just excellent with this second unit, getting offensive rebounds. He's very difficult to control. So if they can control that, they may be able to dig into that 7-point lead.
And again, as we've said all night, they can't shoot 39%, which is what they're shooting right now from the field. I gave you the numbers a moment ago, but the Blazers on the season, 3-18 when shooting under 44%, and they'd have to rally to get to that number tonight.
Yeah, they're just, especially against this team. This team can do so much on a missed shot.
Good pick. Davis set it up. Boy, nice pick to open up C.J. McCollum, who has not been open very often in this game.
No, people are zeroing in on him on the game plan. They say, okay, can't let him shoot.
C.J. has 20. And a nice move by Cameron Payne, who's been effective off the bench for the Thunder tonight.
Quick little move to the left.
McCollum again to the middle. Tried to spin it up in the lane. Rebound grab. Harkless to the middle. Shot blocked by Cantor. Jump ball.
You got to power a lot.
Watch the pick by Ed Davis here.
Nice dribble handoff. Look at that. And it's good defense by Payne trying to get through it. But you give CJ that opening, he'll make it.
McCollum now with 20 to lead the Trailblazers in scoring.
As high as Cantor jumps, Harkless can get this jump. He's a quick jumper. He's much quicker than Cantor. Tip it to Mina.
Harkless was up high enough.
Yeah, it was bad toss. NBA refs can't toss.
Cameron Payne gets the mismatch. Ibaka swishes the three in the corner.
Well, I tell you, we haven't seen him around the hoop very much, but his three-point shooting has been outstanding. What is it, 36% he shoots?
Ibaka is 37%. Tonight he's 4 of 5 from the field overall. Three by Aminu to get it back is off the mark, and the Thunder lead 8. They look for a new high in terms of lead, but they are 4 for 4 is Ibaka from 3 in the ball. Cantor off the mark. Rebound Harkless. McCollum, beautiful step through, scores it. Somehow weaved his way through traffic and laid it in with the right hand.
He took a lesson from Westbrook. He saw that the big guys weren't back yet, and he attacked his man and got to the rim.
22 for McCollum. Waiters, baseline. Robertson, long three, way off the mark, and a loose ball foul called on Portland as he and Cantor were tied up, and Ed Davis gets the foul.
It is so tough to box out Cantor. Boy, look at this. This is what I'm loving it. And tomorrow I'll have that on my mind and a sausage McMuffin with egg and a little pepper.
CJ went down, shot blocked by Aminu. Boy, McCollum went down awkwardly, but looks to be okay. That was the McDonald's What I'm Loving replay. Take a look. Oh, he stepped on Westbrook's foot. Shot clock at 5. Cantor ripped away by Crabbe, and a foul call.
I don't know about that. There was some swinging going on by Cantor.
Cantor just looked a little bit out of control.
See, he loses the ball, and he fakes. Oh, that's a fine for flopping and faking. That's a face flop. I've never seen a face flop, except when I watch soccer.
Wow, there you go again. Cantor's played only 11 minutes in this game.
Yeah, well, I tell you, at the start of the game, he only averages 20 minutes a game. His defense isn't the best.
That's no free throws.
He's done that every time, Robertson.
It's nice to charge in, look for the rebound, but if you get inside the three-point line before the ball's released, that's a violation, and that's what he did. And Cantor's looking at him like, hey, man, you just cost me a point.
Yeah. Well, Blazers need something right here.
Aminu trying to set up CJ, who's the hot Blazer on the floor. That one short. Rebound. McCollum trying to win it. Robertson takes it away up ahead to Westbrook. Westbrook into Harkless looking for the whistle.
Boy, Harkless
Usually
did a
gets
nice job.
Waiters carries it. And it took Scott Foster from clear across the court. A call that was right in front of Curtis Blair.
Curtis won't want to see the replays of this game in his room tonight. He'll just go on to his next game.
Thunder are probably one of those tough teams to officiate. In terms of a lot of vets that know how to get whistles and you're never sure exactly what's legit or not. Harkless follows in the miss by McCollum in the corner as Maurice Harkless didn't have a body on him. And Terry Stotts was asking for the foul on the McCollum shot from 3.
Harkless can do things like that. He just has to be more consistent doing it.
That pass through the hands of Ibaka. Blazers 4-on-2. Harkless again! Timeout, Thunder.
And it's a Harkless.
7 for Maurice Harkless. The last 2 on high percentage looks. The first on the follow off the McCollum 3.
There haven't been a lot of them, but it has brought the Blazers back. They're still only shooting 39%. Oklahoma City has taken 20 less shots, shooting 50%.
Cantor drops the elbow on Plumlee. Now pulls his head down. And Cantor gets himself to the line. That's just putting your shoulder down and going right through the defender. And a nice job.
And I'm sure the Blazer scouting report says Cantor has never, ever passed the ball once he gets it inside. So he puts his head down, like you said, MB, and he just powers it in. So guards they dug down, but they didn't go after it. And he's a good foul shooter.
And this is where, we've talked about the Blazers in recent years, the reasons why they've been such a good team, and that when you add up the stats like leading after 3 quarters and down the stretch in close games, because they were always a tremendous foul shooting team, and maybe more than that, knew how to get to the line to put a team away. And that's what veteran teams do.
You've got to take advantage of every way to score in the 4th quarter. Generally, with the Blazers, it's CJ and Lillard do the 4th quarter scoring.
Right now it's been McCollum. They double him. One pass nearly stolen away. Westbrook all over Lillard. Cutter is Aminu. Puts it on the floor, blocked by Roberson. Good block. Aminu thought he had an easy lay-in. Defender looking to push that lead back out. Westbrook double dribbled. Durant nearly lost it at midcourt. Here's Waiters. Kicks it out. Roberson for 3. No. Rebound. Harkless. Wild exchanges now. Lillard brings it up. He's found by Waiters. Long 3. No. Rebound. Plumlee tries to back tip, but is taken away by Durant.
When they were going real well earlier in the 3rd quarter, it was Durant with all the shots off the pick and roll.
Cantor is open in the middle. Westbrook now calls for a pick from Cantor. Takes the 3 and hits. Shoots a glance. Glance has some words for the Blazers bench. I'm not sure who's been talking to him on the Blazer bench. Perhaps somebody.
He makes things up.
He's trying to answer them as Lillard is grabbed by Westbrook. And that'll be the first team foul on the Thunder. As Anthony Morrow checks in. Steven Adams checks in.
See, they go back small again. They put Durant at that power forward spot. They'll have to play a lot of these lineups like this when they play San Antonio and Golden State. Because both of those teams can go small real well.
Lillard pick and roll with Plumlee. There's overpowering. We talked about Cantor doing it a moment ago, and that time Plumlee just dropped the right shoulder and plowed his way to the rim.
Now you have to find a way to stop Westbrook and Durant. Because in the 4th quarter, they take 90%.
That ball tipped by Lillard. Westbrook gets it back. Kicks it out to Durant for the 3. Around and out. Rebound Plumlee, his 10th. Blazers dodge one there again. Ooh. Lillard nearly swiped that. Now he puts his head down on Westbrook and he's grabbed. Lillard will shoot free throws.
No, I don't think.
He's saying on the pass off?
Yeah, on the pass
Okay.
off. Yeah, he just at the last threw it back.
Here's the last Plumlee basket. He's right through Durant, and then the good defense by Lillard as Westbrook showing him a pass right in his vision and knocked it away. So Portland now will inbound, 16 on the clock. It's a pick from Plumlee, steps through for three, around and out. Rebound, Durant.
They're pulling Steven Adams away from the basket, but Durant's done a nice job at rebounding.
Durant slips. Westbrook left open for three. It's off the mark, and the rebound, Plumlee. Number 11 for him. Make it number 12.
Remember, Westbrook only shoots 29% from three, so that doesn't hurt letting him shoot out there.
Crab for three, short. Back to McCollum. Lillard thought about the three. CJ now tries for three. That's around and out. Rebound, Adams. Those are huge misses from behind the arc for the Blazers.
Sure are. That would have cut it to three.
Durant works against Aminu. Now gets a pick from Adams. Westbrook floats it up. Adams the catch, and he's fouled on the floor, but he'll shoot free throws anyway. Portland's in the penalty. And Adams perfect at the line tonight, nearing a double-double as the Thunder lead it by 6.
It's his ball club. Look at CJ, 22 points on 8 for 22. He can shoot a little better than that. I think that would help the Blazers. But what the Blazers really have done well tonight is stop points in the paint. OKC is 15 points under their average in the paint. So they're making them, the game plan is making them shoot outside, and the Blazers have done that. Blazers can't score.
Michael Holton, what came out of that timeout?
Well, as Terry Stotts looks at his defense down the stretch, it's likely that they will double team Kevin Durant when he's a primary ball handler in pick and roll situations, which means the off-ball defenders have got to shrink the floor and shoot those passing lanes.
Yes, now the Blazers, it'll be kind of new because they haven't double teamed many people on the pick and roll. So, but Durant is worthy of doing that against.
Adams makes one of two. Aminu gonna try the ball, and Aminu dunks it on Ibaka.
Ibaka
Kind of quick jumped him and threw it down with the right hand. That cuts it back to 5.
That hurt my tooth.
Durant doubled. Adams swings it. Westbrook. Ibaka open 2. Good. Serge Ibaka is now 5 of 6 shooting in this game. Hasn't obviously taken many, but very efficient.
And that was great. They took the ball out of Durant's hands. They did everything. But Ibaka ruined the party.
McCollum now backs out. Durant still with it. CJ tries the middle again. Back to Plumlee. And Plumlee hit by Ibaka. It was blocked. Good block by Ibaka. And here comes Westbrook. Dumps it back to Adams. And he's fouled. That's the 5th on Plumlee. Here's the Aminu dunk a moment ago.
And Ibaka, believe me, Ibaka would have blocked that if he hadn't have dunked it. Any other shot than a dunk.
And it seemed like that Aminu knew that. That's why he went quick with that dunk.
Boy, that's highlight stuff.
I see a lot of times guys down the right side will kind of cock it back. Aminu just went quickly and stuffed it home before Ibaka could get there.
Blazers might have had a better shot than the Plumlee shot last time out.
Adams misses
Nice.
a pair. Lillard flies in and grabs the rebound, his 7th. Dame getting into triple-double territory again. Lillard hesitation dribble, finds Plumlee at the rim, puts it up and in. Adams was there, tried to block it, but Plumlee now with 11 and 11. Along with 4 assists. He's got a nice line going.
Oh, absolutely. Adams didn't know what hit him.
Durant over Lillard, long rebound. Westbrook comes in and grabs it. Those are killers. Durant again, around and out. Rebound tipped. Robertson to Westbrook. 3rd opportunity for the Thunder.
Blazers have to get growl a little out there. Get after it.
Adams gives Westbrook the screen. Robertson, Durant. Good defense by Crabbe. Robertson
3 seconds
for three. And three in the key is what Terry Stotts was claiming all over Curtis Blair.
It was three in the key. Wow.
Three-pointer the other way. Blazers get it quickly back with still over 3 minutes left.
Once again, they got to continue doubling Durant. You'd much rather have Ibaka taking an outside shot, although he's been very efficient, than Durant getting to the foul line.
Westbrook, foul line, good. And that's the Thunder just keep hitting and keep putting the pressure on their opponent. They're doing it to the Trailblazers right now. Westbrook 21 points, 15 assists, 9 rebounds. Approaching yet another triple-double for him. 2:48 to go. The homestand, and not just the elite teams as we said earlier, but the elite teams that are playing well. Thunder playing well, Warriors of course playing well, Clippers have taken off on this winning streak, Memphis has gotten it playing, they're playing well. Utah comes in next as Portland still with time left, but now it's becoming a factor. 2:45. Lillard takes a deep three and buries it. Turn, saw no better option, let it fly. And now it's a 4-point game, just what they needed. Westbrook lays it in. Blazers were trying to, it looked like, foul Adams.
Yeah, they couldn't get to him, but Stotts was screaming at CJ to foul.
Lillard back to back. Good! 23 all of a sudden for Dame, and it's a one-possession game. And the Blazers foul Adams.
He tried to foul him before, and he's telling the ref right now, I tried to foul him, and you didn't see it.
And that's what Terry Stotts is telling Curtis Blair. Lillard just a minute ago exhorting the crowd, telling them to get up. There's the last three. I mean, you know he's the guy at this time to cover, and it's just difficult. He takes him from anywhere. And Adams is 4 of 7, now 5 of 8 at the line tonight. He's not. It's not a DeAndre Jordan type hack a situation. Adams is 63% on the year.
But they have two such solid weapons.
And he misses the second, and McCollum grabs it. Boy, Westbrook nearly got that one. CJ, Crabbe, open three for the tie!
Oh, that Crabbe is hot!
Blazers down 1 because of the Adams free throw, but Crabbe brings him back to within 1 with the three. Allen 11 points, a beautiful pass and a setup for Crabbe. Thank you, Michael. It's the Thunder. Thunder have played 22 home games and only 15 road games, so they're going to have to play a little makeup in their schedule to get that back even. Blazers just about flip-flop from that. Blazers have a lot of home games still coming, even with this 5-game homestand. Westbrook steps through, falls down, and he'll go back to the free throw line. Curtis Blair with the whistle.
Boy, when you try to split the double team, you've got to be sure if you're a ref what you're seeing out there. Just because Westbrook fell, that doesn't mean he was fouled. And I'm sure we'll take a look at this. It's tough to tell. You don't want to bail them out if they're trying to split the D. The only guy that's worse to foul than him is Durant. Durant shoots 90% from the foul line, so stay away from him.
Lillard, another look at a three. Good again!
Wow! Lillard time!
And now the game is tied at 110. 26 for Lillard. Westbrook runs into Plumlee. Nearly threw it away. It is. Lillard scoops it up.
No one was bending down.
Lillard again. Oh!
He's a monster.
No timeout for the Thunder. Blazers by 3. Lillard with 15 in the quarter.
They better give the ball to Durant, is what Donovan is saying.
Westbrook runs down Plumlee, offensive foul.
And that's the double team Michael Holton talked about. They're going to double team Westbrook and Durant. Plumlee stepped out, took the charge.
And that's the 5th foul on Westbrook.
See, and the Blazers don't usually hedge out and come out, so it was a real surprise for the offense of OKC.
Under a minute left. Blazers now working with a lead.
Lillard, you're hitting it. Go get a pick and take it.
McCollum gets a pick from Plumlee now. Ibaka on CJ. He goes by him. Now steps back. No, missed it. Durant the rebound. Durant.
You got to come and double him.
Passes to Ibaka. Blocked by Plumlee. What a block. And Crabbe is fouled by Robertson. Mason Plumlee made up some ground and blocked this shot.
That could be the block of the year. Block party.
Watch this block by Plumlee. He was involved in the original pick and roll and came from the foul line to block that.
All right. There's about 5-second difference, shot clock and game clock. So the Blazers will have to shoot it, but they don't have to shoot it quick because they're 3 up.
Thunder in the penalty. Ideal situation here.
Yeah.
Blazers end up with milking the clock and getting free throws. Lillard spins on Westbrook. No way. Off the mark, but the Blazers get the rebound.
Oh,
and a foul out top on Westbrook, his 6th. So he fouls out, and Lillard can ice it at the line.
they just need one to ice.
Lillard was just trying to draw iron there, and Al-Farouq Aminu high for the rebound.
And he did the right thing. He kicked it out immediately. Took about 2 seconds off the clock.
Thunder have 1 timeout, so they can advance this ball. Lillard needs one of these two.
One of these two. They'll put Adams in, and they'll call a quick timeout if there's a miss. There's no 4-point plays. Don't be attacking a 3-point shooter now. You can give him a 3-pointer.
That is 16 in the quarter for Lillard. Spectacular line. How about a 40-point night? Backed up by a 31-point night, 7 rebounds, 9 assists as well, and a 16-point, make it 17-point fourth quarter.
And Lillard points to Lillard time. That's just magnificent. What a comeback. The Blazers really needed that. A win over an excellent Oklahoma City team.
Well, Lillard, spectacular. We mentioned against Golden State. We thought, okay, rust is off of him.
Yeah.
He went for 40 and 10. Now he's got 17 of Portland's last 20 points in all. Wow. Alan Crabbe had the only 3 in there during that run, but during the fourth has just taken over this game.
And I mean, some tough 3-point shots. Robertson, they put Robertson, the best defender. They had Westbrook on him. Yeah, there it is. It's Lillard time.
A guy who came out in an article by Jason Quick yesterday and once again said, I'm playing in Portland my entire career. And few players come out and just say that like Lillard does all the time.
Don't foul him.
They go far side and turn it over. And the Blazers will square this series at 1 apiece after getting blown out in Oklahoma City back on December 16th. That'll do it. Lillard time in the fourth turns into a big-time Trailblazer victory on this homestand, one they badly needed.
Wow. Did you think that at the end of 3?
Of course.
Wow, it's all on.
Shame on